Hello, this is Newtsy, and I am going to talk to you about dry skin brushing. My original intent was for my Wholeness Now group. We're students of the Dr. Joe Dispenza. We do his work and we have Zoom meetings and we're a support to one another. And so love you guys. So you guys are the original reason, but I thought I'm going to do this video because it's a good reminder for me and for family and friends and whoever might benefit from it. So I believe we are a threefold cord, and there's a saying that says a threefold cord is not easily broken. And for me, those three cords are the mind, the body, and the spirit. And we all know people, some might call them geeks, that's not nice, but just for the purpose of the conversation, we all know those people who are way overdeveloped in their mind, and their body and their spirit are neglected. And we know those people who are so spiritual they're no earthly good, and we don't want to do that. And we know those people, sometimes they're called meatheads. You see them in the gym that they're way out of balance on their body and they neglect their mind and their spirit. So I try to maintain a good balance in all three so I can be connected to God, the divine, and be that threefold cord that's not easily broken. And dry skin brushing is just a simple task with really powerful results. I call it a health hack. So I love hacking the system. So dry skin brushing, we're going to talk about why and how. But first of all, let's just talk about why. And I think the very first, most important why would be to stimulate lymphatic circulation. So most of the time we only hear about the lymph nodes and lymphatic circulation when it, is in reference to somebody who has cancer. Oh, their lymph nodes were compromised. But lymphatic circulation, if you think about it, your lymphatic circulation kind of mirrors the blood vessel system. And then we have lymph nodes all over the body, under the armpit, in the thoracic, in the digestive system, the top of the legs, the knees, on and on. So what the body does is it sends the lymph fluid to the lymph nodes and it attacks foreign invaders such as bacteria. And so dry skin brushing really helps stimulate lymphatic circulation. And there's just not a lot of ways that lymphatic circulation is stimulated. Some of them are exercise, drinking water, like a massage, and then dry skin brushing. And dry skin brushing just takes no time, but it packs a punch as far as helping your lymphatic circulation do its job, which is to fight off foreign invaders. So let's talk about the skin for a minute. Most people don't know this, but the skin is actually your largest elimination organ. You think like your colon would be or your digestive system would be, but if you think about it, you have skin covering from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. And actually 1/3 of circulation goes to the maintenance and repair and the upkeep of your skin. So dry skin brushing really helps the skin. And so one of the things that it does is it helps the appearance of cellulite. And so cellulite is just subcutaneous adipose tissue. And the adipose tissue are little storage retention tanks that get bombarded with toxins. And it gets so many toxins in there that they protrude out. And so it's just trapped toxins in fat cells. And so by dry skin brushing, you actually help relieve that subcutaneous adipose tissue of toxins so the body can get rid of it. So just a simple act of dry skin brushing can help the appearance of cellulite. Also, it enhances nutrient absorption. And you say, how does it do that? Well, you think about it. The skin can be, or it has dead skin cells, obviously. And if you don't remove those, because sometimes the hair gets crooked, those dead skin cells are there, sweat and pollution stops our body's ability to slough off that skin. So when you skin brush and you help the dead skin cell turnover, actually you can get nutrients out to the skin cells. And so, you're actually speeding up the process of the elimination and the nutrient absorption. So it's really powerful in that way. And then also it helps rejuvenate the nervous system. And if you think about the nervous The nervous system, it has a major role in the functioning of our body, and most of our nerve endings are in the skin. And so when you dry skin brush, when you start doing it, you'll notice like the body's nerve endings, I kind of do a little happy dance. And so you're dry skin brushing, you're stimulating those nerve endings, and the nerve endings are the thing that, take the stimuli in the outside world and give the signal to the brain and help you respond to external stimuli. So by rejuvenating your nervous system, you're actually helping the overall function of the body. And the other thing I wanted to say is it aids in digestion and kidney function. So you think about it, if your barns are full of grain, you can't fit any more grain in your barns. So you have to empty some of the grain out of the barns in order to put some more grain in there. So the lymph nodes, they get full, and so they, become burdened down with toxins. And when you dry skin brush, you actually help them release the toxins so then they can receive nutrients. So that's one of the ways it aids in digestion, because you're speeding up the process of getting nutrients into the body. And then, some people call the skin the third kidney. And so by, keeping your skin in working order and using it as, or maximizing its ability to be the largest organ of elimination, you're actually helping the kidney function better. So you think about it, when you get a fever, the body heats up, and then it pushes things out in the skin. So dry skin brushing is really just like a health hack. So let's just talk a minute about how do you dry skin brush. So if you want to imagine, you're trying to stimulate lymphatic circulation, so you always want to brush towards the heart. So if you're down below the heart, you brush up towards the heart. If you're above the heart, you want to brush down towards the heart. And you don't want to do like a scrubbing action. You want to do it before you get in the shower, dry, and you want to brush in upward strokes. And what's going to happen is you'll find, especially for women, because, when you wear a bra, it gets tight in a lymph node area. And so when you start dry skin brushing, if any of your lymph nodes are like, oh, I need more, you really want to brush in that area and help those lymph nodes get rid of that toxin. So, literally, it just takes minutes. You just brush upward towards the heart. And then I like this one with a handle, and I'll put a link to it. This is the Yerba Prima skin brush. I think I got it off Amazon, but you can get them anywhere. And this one, the little handle, you can replace the head, but I like it because it has a long handle. So you just brush in upward strokes. So you just brush in upward strokes, towards the heart, in your birthday suit right before you get in the shower. So I would love to know how it feels, how you like it, if you're going to do it, what your experience was. It's something, literally, when I was a teacher, I used to talk to my students about it. It's something that I've done, since the 80s. And I really feel like it's such an asset to your health. It's a health hack. So let me know how it goes. Let me know if you do it. Let me know what you think. Or if you have any questions, I'd love to answer those questions. So try dry skin brushing.